Make me your Aphrodite. Make me your one and only. Don't make me your enemy. Your enemy. Make me your Aphrodite. Make me your Aphrodite. Make me your one and only. Don't make me your enemy. Your enemy. Make me your Aphrodite. Make me your one and only. Don't make me your enemy. Your enemy. Make me your Aphrodite. Make me your one and only. Don't make me your enemy. Your enemy.
The tear gas alone, it was all expired. This is war crimes. You're attacking the medics, the press, all of that is against the Geneva Convention. And people are like, but that only applies to other countries. Okay, it's worse if it's our own citizens. That's worse. That's worse. What? We have a mayor who ran after poisoning our whole city from the Environmental Protection Agency under a Trump era. We have a mayor who ran for mayor of the city and then went into hiding. I'm a homeless person. I shit in your grocery stores. I hang out in them for fun. We're virus vectors. The homeless person's problems are no longer the homeless person's. We have a pandemic. We have multiple pandemics. It's a rapidly mutating virus.
Yeah, Dan means you're multiple.
Shut up!
Damage means those things.
Anyways, God is time and this is apocalypse. People are like, oh, you're really rude for Jesus. Read the book. I don't come back for fun. I already did that. Unfortunately, you're Jesus too, and you're really bad at it. You should whistleblow or quit your job. You're not convincing us that good cops exist while we watch you, watch each other commit war crimes. That's sense. We have a religious right not just to be a Christian, but to be Jesus. It was his whole message. I'm an atheist, but I have a religious goddamn right to be Jesus, and I know about God. God is time. God means something that controls everything. They fucked up and raised me in AA. I got to choose my own higher power. And then I realized I was right. And I realized I was Jesus, and I was like, fuck. I grew up on drugs, in AA meetings, by Munchausen by proxy people. And then I tried to get better. I found out when I had a baby in my stomach and I needed to learn fast. I was like, so my uncle brought me up to Washington and said, Nana had Munchausen. And then I realized they all had Munchausen. And then I realized we all have Munchausen. I tried to get better, and I couldn't because my environment wouldn't let me. They don't see sanity. You understand? You get called out to things that aren't emergencies every day. That's Munchausen. That's a Munchausen. You know how many times my parents called the police on me for nothing? You ever seen those kids? And you can't do anything because they're white collar. And you can't do anything because our foster system is broken. It's broken. Even our systems that protect kids are broken to the point where doctors don't even report it. I can't go to doctors. That's why I'm homeless. I can't get disability. My disability prevents me from going to doctors. It's been the spiel every time. I don't even have an ID. From the last time I was homeless when my mother decided that she needed to get laid more than a daughter. I died on Facebook Live, and you guys revived me. I was found with a jaw that was completely dislocated. Had to be surgically relocated on a ventilator. You want to know why I sound like Reptar? I woke up screaming on a ventilator. And she did that for a man. And then she did it again using you guys to circumvent tenants' rights. She woke me up in the On a Live video when I was asleep. She used her state-paid caregiver to assault me. He broke a door on my back. I didn't even retaliate. It's all on video. I had a legal right to. Do you know how many times I've had a legal right to hurt my mom? She's threatened to stab me. I've called you because of it, with a knife in her hand, because her grower cut her off. Eminem wouldn't have sold so many records if you didn't relate to him. This world has Munchausen, and it's why he throttles his fans and doesn't care. He can't get better. Nobody lets him. She knows that I won't survive the pandemic. I have autoimmune disease. I grew up from common colds, getting pneumonia and bronchitis. Every month, every year. I missed 100 days of school a year. They were making me sick on purpose. I vomited 12 to 15 times a day. Your immune system is in your gut. Oh yeah, you have to go commit war crimes, that's right. I'm the daughter of a shot caller. My father was in prison my whole life. You guys arrest people and then they end up in the KKK because they have to survive. Your recruitment for the KKK. You recruit for the Aryan Brotherhood every day.
There's actually, like, what's going on right now?
My father grew up, he was the son of a rock star.
See you guys later.
He was the son of a rock star who got taken away by DHS at 9. He ran away from his group home because kids were pooping in his shoes. He grew up in Detroit, Michigan, homeless since he was 9. When my mom met him, everyone called him God. Everywhere they went. In the city I'm named after. I'm the daughter of a shot caller and a slam poet. I'm the daughter of a man who called himself God and a fucking slam poet. I was never meant to function. We live in a world full of people who revere themselves as God, and nobody bats an eye at it. Look at Eminem, right? But if somebody says they're Jesus, they're crazy. But every day nobody blinks an eye at the ones who call themselves God. Like you. Whenever you abuse your power or watch your officers do it because that's accomplished before the fact. want to know why my family picked me to abuse? Because I had the most potential for success. Narcissists hate that. You ever had a bitchy girlfriend? Hates when you succeed? Puts you down? A bitchy mom? A bitchy dad who hit you? He was probably a cop, too. The only good cop is a whistleblower. You're not convincing us that there are good cops when you're watching each other commit war crimes, use expired munitions against us for the better part of a year now. Are you done? Last night you came out. I see you guys on the dating apps. You'll see me. My profile says Jesus. Explains the whole spiel. We are time travelers. We're time travelers. We just can't manipulate it. But we travel through time. We can fuck up the timeline just as much as a time traveler can. This is holy times. These are holy times. This is probably the holiest generation ever. We're the birth of the internet. We're a rapid advancement of technology in too short of a time. You think we're not being studied for the rest of forever? You're wrong. The internet is eternal life. Religion, obsolete. It used to be necessary. It's what separates us from the dodo birds. We had to keep people in line. But we learn right from wrong, not from church anymore, but online. We manifest our entire identities online. That's eternal life. Back in the desert, 1,400 years ago, if you said, hey, what if when we needed help, we could just ask? Would that not be heaven? I can go right now and say, I need help. The other day, I needed a car battery, otherwise I wasn't going to be able to move. And I had it in 10 minutes. That's heaven. Rush Limbaugh, that's hell. That's hell to hell. That motherfucker went to hell. I almost got a tattoo about it. Because of the law of probability, it only makes sense that it was a prophecy. And unfortunately, I'm the son of a dude who called himself God, raised by a lady named Mary.
This a revolution in our time. Everybody's fighting, change coming, yes. That's why it's an acronym for riot. Everybody has a voice. Don't you dare stay silent. If you say nothing, you are an accessory to violence. Let these words dry the tears of our people that are crying. We can bring back hope, but not the people that are dying. It's what happens when the people you oppress ask for change in the country that they built, but you've ignored and denied. This for Sandra Bland, George Floyd, and every single family. Police brutality is intervened in and destroyed. Couple bad cops can't define all you other boys. So every good cop needs to stand up and make some noise. Black, white, Asian, doesn't matter, cause we can't avoid. So let's all come together, join hands, and just get annoyed. People who believe racism makes sense in a country built on minorities, slave born racist, man, it's something you learn. Deep rooted in your brain from the day of your birth. I think it's time that we repair all of these bridges we burned and let love out of our hearts onto the cheeks we've turned. Spread love, show love, let's get rid of this curse. Don't wait for anyone to act, man, you go first. 400 years wasted, let's get rid of this hurt, cause that's the only way we'll ever see peace on earth. What we really need. Cut me open, cut you open, rest the color, every single human being bleeds. Let's come together, cops, citizens, and in between, and rally for the rights of everybody in humanity. Black, blue, white, green, playing for the same team. Mine, I'm okay, but boy, that doesn't mean I can't dream. Black lives matter, shouldn't anger you or make you scream. All lives matter, cause we aren't treated equally. Remember when we were kids and didn't see color, and when we played in kindergarten and I called you my brother. Then we grew up and they taught us we should hate on each other, even though we weren't in the same and we all came from our mothers. I hope y'all understand, hate is not a trait, it was learned, man. Equality's the quality we need inside this earth, man. Give and receive is the karma that you earn, man.
Kick that shit. Oh, fuck. Hey, get the fuck! Hey, kick that shit! Fuck you! Oh, fuck! Get him out! Hey!
Hey, last name ever, first name greatest. Like a sprained ankle, boy, I ain't nothing to play with. Started off local, but thanks to all the haters, I know G4 pilots on a first name basis. In your city faded off the brown. Me know, she insists we got more class. We know, swimming in the money, come and find me. Nemo, if I was at the club, you know I balled. Chemo, dropped the mixtape and shit sounded like an album. Who'd have thought a countrywide tour would be the outcome? Labels want my name beside an X like Malcolm. Everybody got a deal, I did it without one. Yeah, Judas, I'm about my business. Killing all these rappers, you could swear I had a hit list. Everyone who doubted me is asking for forgiveness. If you ain't been a part of this, at least you got to witness. Bitches. Ever, Mr. West is in the building, ain't no question. Who about to kill him? I used to have hood dreams, big fame, big chains. I stuck my dick inside this life until that bitch came and went hard all fall like the ball teams, just so I could make it rain all spring. Y'all seen my story, my glory. I had break the game, young. You can call it statutory. When the Jesus blow up, they gon' build statues for me. Old money, Benjamin Button, what? Nothing. Now it's super bad chicks giving me McLovin. You would think I ran the world like Michelle's husband. You would think these old Jesus know me when they really doesn't. Like you was down with the old me. No, you fucking wasn't. You're such a fucking loser. You ain't even go to class. Bueller. Trade the Grammy plaques just to have my granny back. Remember she had that bad hip like a fanny pack. Chasing the stardom will turn me to a maniac. All the way in Hollywood and I can't even act. They pull the cameras out and goddamn me snap. I used to want this thing forever, y'all can have it back. Okay. Hello, it's the Martian, Space Jam Jardins. I want this shit forever. Wake up and smell the garden, fresher than the harvest. Step up to the target. If I had one guess, then I guess I'm just New Orleans. And I would never stop like I'm running from the cops. Hold up to it in my car and told the chauffeur to the top. Life is such a fucking roller coaster, then it drops. But what should I scream for? This is my theme park. My mind shine even when my thoughts seem dark. Pistol on my side, you don't wanna hear that thing talk. Let the king talk, check the price and pay attention. Lil Wayne, it's what they gotta say or mention. I'm like Nevada in the middle of the summer. I'm resting in the lead, I need a pillow and a cover. Shh, my foot's sleeping on the gas. No brake pads, no such thing as last. There they go, packing stadiums, a shady spits his flow, nuts they go, macadamia, they go ballistic, whoa, he can make them look like bozos, he's wondering if he should spit this slow, fuck no, go for broke, his cup just runneth over, oh no, he ain't had a buzz like this since the last time that he overdosed, they've been waiting patiently for Pinocchio to poke his nose back into the game and they know rap will never be the same as before. Bashing in the brains of these hoes and establishing a name as he goes. The passion and the flame is ignited. You can't put it out once we light it. This shit is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when we riot. You dealing with a few true villains who stand inside of a booth true spilling. Spit true feelings until our tooth fillings come flying up out of our mouths. Now rewind it. Payback, motherfucker, for the way that you doubted me. How's it taste? When I slap the taste out of your mouth with the bass so loud that it shakes the place. I'm Hannibal Lecter, so just in case you're thinking of saving face, you ain't gonna have no face to say by the time I'm through with this place. So Drake.